Countryman YouTube. Jeffrey Couchman. Jeffrey Couchman YouTube. Jeffrey Couchman YouTube. Jeffrey Couchman YouTube. Good morning. Good morning, Kathy and Rhodes Scholar, my friend. Happy Friday to both of you. I already spoke to my son. He says he's okay. And I want to apologize for yesterday's rain out. I was just in a silly mood. And Lord, a lot of it is psychological, folks. I woke up with anxiety in my stomach, and I said to myself, this must be because yesterday was the first day I didn't take a Klonopin. But then I called my son, and he's doing okay. And the anxiety is dissipating, at least that feeling. And now I'm having my first cup of coffee today, right now. Oh, that's good coffee. And we're gonna pick up this ball game here. It's a scoreless ball game, and the rain came down. If you remember, it was Al Downing on the mound who raised his hands, and he's okay. He's, a lot of times after a rain delay like this, you're not ready to. Your starter is not ready, but this is Strat-O-Matic. I bet you're glad it's Friday, Rhodes Scholar. I bet you're glad. This is a scoreless ball game. It's Downing for the Yankees and Luis El Tiante. Oh, Tom Chopay. Oh, you're amazing. You know what I better do? I better do this now. I said I was gonna do it. There it is. I want to put all of these that you have sent me. All of these. Buck Rogers, Lee Rodden Lee. Russ Nagelson. You sent me a shitload. There. Beautiful. I have created a tag, Rhodes Scholar. Yeah, I have Rybant in there. I have created a tag. You know, on Gmail, you tags are very helpful. And I have one called Strat-O-Matic Cards. And all those cards that you have sent me now are in a tag. All I have to do is go to my Gmail, and I can go to my Strat-O-Matic Cards tag. There it is. And there they are. They're all there. Buck Rogers, Leron Lee, Rybant. This was Bob Heiss you sent me. Vic Rosnovsky. If you put the name of the player in the in most of the cases you do, it's easier, but I can't be, be telling you how to do it. Vic Rosnovsky, Camille, even if it's the last name. Pete Runnels. So, because the last thing I want to do, yeah, Rybant's in there. The last thing I want to frickin' do is ask you for a card that you've already sent me. That would remind me of like a PhD student who asks me for the third time for a document that I've already sent them. That pissed me off to no end. Pissed me off to no end. And I say, let's just jump right into this ball game. It was Larry Brown with Eddie Leon on first and one out. And don't forget, we're in Cleveland Municipal here. And this is the Strat-O-Matic 1969 replay. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. And we're great to have you on a Friday morning. Brown steps in now. It's Leon on first, one out. Here's Downing from the stretch now. That's 2-6. Leon was not being held to my knowledge. No, he was a D. It's a 2-6. Left-handed, though, and he struck him out. Downing gets Brown. His third strikeout. And it's 2 away. A 2-6 left-handed. And here's Kenny Harrelson. Harrelson 0 for 1, Downing from the stretch. Again, Leon on first, 2 down now. And the pitch to Hawk Harrelson. That's going to be 4-5 right-handed. And he struck him out. Al Downing. with his 4th strikeout. It was a 4-5 right-handed. That'll retire the side. And we've got the makings of a duel here, a pitcher's duel. Scoreless after 3, the Yankees at Cleveland. This is the 4th of a 4-game series. Tom Chopay, ha ha ha. You sent me a Chopay. Oh. Let me take a look at what you just sent me. Look at this, folks. Thanks for putting the name in there. This is what he sends me. Here's Chopay. No, I would use this card. Why would I use a nameless player? This is unbelievable. What did he hit? 0? My God. I could bring him in to run. That wouldn't be bad. You send me anything you want here. Gonna add this to our Strat-O-Matic labels. Strat-O-Matic cards. You hope you'll roll. Oh, yeah, that's some card. That's some card. Well, here's El Tiante now in his 4th inning. Both pitchers have pitched 3 scoreless innings here in this ball game. And it'll be Michael, White, and Pepitone for the Yankees in the top of the 4th. Whew, Tom Chopay. Nameless player would be a better option if you want a better outcome, but we want realism here. Gene Michael steps in now. Facing El Tiante now. Here's Tiante, the windup, and the pitch to Michael. Switch hitter batting left, that's 5-3, and it's a base hit for Michael. Off Tiante to start it off here in the top of the 4th. It was a 5-3 switch hitter batting left. Oh, wait a minute, it's a ballpark effect. Oh, am I sorry how I have to get back in the habit, really stay in the habit of this. Michael with left-handed hitter in Cleveland. Single 1 to 16. Line out second the rest. And it is a base hit. I like the ballpark effect. So it is a base hit. The grass was kind of fast there, I guess. The dirt. Michael is on here, and Roy White is the batter. White also a switch hitter. It's Pepitone on deck. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, God. Okay, here's El Tiante from the stretch and the pitch to White. That is 3-6 right-handed, and he struck him out. White goes down swinging. That's the second for Tiante. And here comes Joe Pepitone. It's a beautiful Friday morning here in Studio B, located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Appreciate you liking these games, the broadcasts, clicking the like button, subscribing, and most of all being here with me. And Kathy and Rhodes Scholar this morning. Here's Joe Pepitone now, left-handed hitter. No score, top of the fourth. Tiante. And the pitch to Pepitone. And that's going to be 6-3 left-handed. And that's going to be a single 1-7, and it's a line out to second. We ignore the transparent arrows. And we go here. And it is we stay with the roll, the current roll. And he lines to second, 2 outs. Here's Mercer. 2 outs, Michael on first with that leadoff single. Here in the top of the fourth. Tiante from the stretch. And the pitch to Mercer. That's 3-6 right-handed. He walked him. So it's first and second, 2 outs for Frank Fernandez, who's had some big hits for the Yankees. It's Mercer on first, Michael on second, 2 down. Top of the fourth. Fernandez flew to left in the second. Here's Tiante. And the pitch to Fernandez. That's 3-9 right-handed. Oh my, it's going deep by Frank. Deep to left, and it's gone. A 3-run home run by Frank Fernandez. I told you he's been hitting that ball. And that was off Fernandez's card. Let's look at it again. 3-9 right-handed. There it is, clean. Oh, is that clean? That is number 14 for Frank. He had only 12 in real world. Number 14 for Frank Fernandez. To make it a 3, it's a 2-out home run. And here comes Jerry Kenny now. 3-0 Yankees here in the top of the fourth. It was the single by Michael. Then with 2 outs, Mercer walked. And then Fernandez knocked it out. Here's Jerry Kenny now, left-handed hitter. Tiant. And the pitch to Kenny. That's for 4 left-handed catcher X. We've adopted the system suggested by Steve Aquilon on a catcher X. That's going to be Fossey 220, 2-9. We do a whole roll here. That's going to be a 1, 2. WS. And he's a 9. That's 5, 8, 11. It's actually easier this way. E9, 11. It's going to be a clean WS. With 2 outs, nobody on. And it is a base hit. A squibber. With no runners on, the batter hits a squib. There it is. It was a WS. And in case you're interested, there it is. With no runners on base, the batter hits a squib single. I don't know what that means. If it was near the catcher, but sounds like it hit somewhere in the infield and just sort of squibbed. So Kenny is on. He's an A, 1-15 with Fossey being held. Here's Jake Gibbs now, left-handed hitter. Tiante, the pitch to Gibbs. That's 5-5, left-handed. Oh my, it's hit well. He does not have the power though, but it will be a double in the gap. A 5-5 double off by Gibbs. Kenny rounding third with 2 outs. He's got speed too. He's a 1-16, 2 outs, 1-18. -1, 1-17. He's coming home. Oh, they're going to throw it. I mean, why not? We don't care if Gibbs is on third with Downing coming up. And he is out! Oh! They get Kenny. Oh, what a throw by Jose Cardinal. Oh. Some of you may say, why did you have Cardinal try to throw Kenny out coming around at a 1-17? And I said, because I don't care. If Gibbs goes to third with Downing coming up and they throw him out and the side is out. Oh my, what a beautiful throw by Jose Cardinal. The side is retired, but there were 3 runs on the 3-run home run by Frank Fernandez. And after 3.5, it's 3-0 Yankees. Trent Smith, good morning. All is good for me right now. I don't want to say knock on wood. And I think this is partly wood. I mean, you know, I don't know what this desk is made of, but I think part of it is wood. So we're heading to the bottom of the 4th. What a beautiful throw by Jose Cardinal on the speedy Jerry Kenny. And it was a 20. Lord. Well, here's Al Downing now coming out. He's throwing shutout baseball. We had a great throw by Mercer in the 2nd inning to throw a Ray Fossey out with 2 outs on the base hit by Fuller. Lots of fun, lots of action here in this ball game. We started the game yesterday. It was suspended due to rain, and we have picked it up. And it's been pretty exciting top of the 4th for the Yankees. Tom Chopay is available thanks to Road Scholar. Here's Downing now. Thank God it's a lot of the anxiety is psychological, not physiological. It's not withdrawal from not taking Klonopin yesterday. It's not a lot of things. After speaking to my son, I'm feeling a lot better. Here's Tony Horton to lead it off. He struck out in the 1st. Downing on the mound. This will be his 4th inning. And we're glad to have you all here on this Friday. Okay, Downing is ready. Horton struck out in the first. Downing the windup. And the pitch to Tony Horton. That is a 4-7 right-handed, and he struck him out again. I'll tell you, that's number 5 for Downing. We're glad to have Trent Smith with us. It's 1 out. Here's Jose now. We're in Municipal Stadium in Cleveland. Downing gets the sign from Gibbs. Here's the pitch to Jose. That is 5-10 right-handed, and he walked him. So Jose is a double-A. Cleveland down by 3. He'll be a 1-15, 1-13 with Gibbs behind the plate. It's Jose on first being held with 1 out. Here's Ray Fosse, the young catcher, thrown out at the plate. That was sort of a reverse of when Rose barreled him over at the plate. This time it was Fosse coming home, and Gibbs blocked the plate and tagged him out. Again, trying to come home on the 2-out single by Fuller, trying to come home from second. Right now it's Jose on first, 1 out. So Fosse doubled in the second. Here's Downing now. And the pitch to Fosse. That is 6-12, right-handed. Grounds it back to Downing. Downing is a 5-11. Whoa. .511, that's going to be a 16-5. G2. Just got to get the brain connected to doing it this way. 6, 8, 9. He is an E11. 6, 8, 9. He's going to throw him out with a runner on first, a G2. He's going to force. Downing throws to second to force Jose. And Fosse is on again. So it's a force out. 2 away now with Fosse on first. And here's Richie Scheinblum. Switch hitter batting right, Richie. Scheinblum, 0 for 1. Here's Downing now. And the pitch to Scheinblum. That's 2-5 left-handed, and he struck him out. Oh, that's number 6 for Downing, and the side is retired. I'm telling you, Downing is looking good now. A 2-5 left-handed. Side retired. No runs, no hits, the walk, the force, 1 left. We've gone 4. It's 3-0 Yanks. They took the first 3 of this 4-game series. This is the final game. Yankees are slowly working themselves back after a terrible summer. They started off okay in the spring, then they had an awful summer, and they are now 8 games under 500, but they are working. If you saw their record before, they are working themselves back. And here's Al Downing to lead it off for the Yankees. And this 4-game sweep has 3-game thus far has helped an awful lot for their record and their morale. They know they have no chance to catch Baltimore, but in the East, but you still get remuneration for where you fall in the standings and your record. Thousands. Okay, El Tiante now on the mound. He allowed the 3-run home run to Fernandez in the 4th. It's 3-0 Yanks. Here's the pitch to Downing. And that's 5-4 right-handed. And he walked him. Look at that end home run there, that juicy end home run. Just sitting there at 5-5. Wow. So he walks Downing. Tiante has won 10 this year. He was 9-20. Can you believe El Tiante lost 20 for Cleveland this year? Downing on first to lead it off. Here's Horace Clarke. Horace 0 for 2. Switch hitter batting left against El Tiante, working from the stretch with Downing on first. Nobody out. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord, that's good. Oh, my, I'm so sorry. Okay, Tiante from the stretch and the pitch to Clarke. That is a 3-2 right-handed. He pops it up to first for Tony Horton, who gets onto that. And there's one away. On a 3-2 right-handed. Here's Gene Michael, switch hitter. The Yanks have 3 switch hitters in the top of their lineup, Clarke, Michael, and White. And then Pepitone and Mercer are left-handed hitters. In fact, everybody's a left-handed hitter or a switch hitter, batting left against the right-hander Tiante, except for Frank Fernandez, who hit the 3-run home run. Houck has quite an interesting lineup he manages here. Michael 1 for 2 reached on the error by Jose in the first, and then he singled and scored on the home run by Fernandez. Oh, that is such good coffee. Oh, God. El Tiante from the stretch now with Downing on first, 1 out. The pitch to Michael. That is 6-5. Switch hitter batting left. Grounds to short X. That will be Eddie Liana, 438. That's going to be 9-4. It's going to be a G3 pound. Downing is not being held. That's a 4, 5, 6, 7. E38. It's going to be a G3 with a runner on first, and that's going to be Downing goes to second on the play. Eddie Leon throws Michael out at first. So it's 2 outs. Downing now in scoring position for Roy White. Grounded into a double play and struck out. A clutch situation for Roy. Tiante now. And the pitch to Roy. That is 2-4. Right-handed. Oh my, Roy White hits it into the gap. And that's going to be extra bases. It's a double for Roy White. Downing comes home. It's 4-0 Yankees. Yankees are really hitting these Cleveland tribesmen. Good morning to Mike Terranova. Sorry about yesterday, Mike. I was just being silly with the rain out and all. But this was a clutch 2-out double by White. Let's look at it again. 2-4 against the right-hander. Home run 1-10 double. And that brings Downing home, and that makes it a 4-0 ball game. Wow. Here's Pepitone. I think we'll have a hitter for Louis in the bottom of the 5th here. 2 outs now. White on second. Louis still not out of this. Here's Pepitone now. Pepitone 0 for 2. Clutch situation. El Tiante from the stretch, and the pitch to Pepitone. That's going to be 4-7 left-handed, and he walked him. Second walk this inning, third walk in the game. First and second 2 outs for Mercer. My goodness. Stan Williams is warming in the bullpen. He pitched in this game in the real world. And I kind of like that because like we were looking for a Reds pitcher. Oh, thank you, Mike. You're a great guy. Stan Williams, both a starter and a reliever. I believe he's a right-hander. Yep, Stan Williams is warming. He will be the next pitcher. Let's see if Tiante can get out of this. First on second, 2 down, Mercer now. Struck out, walked, and scored. Here's El Tiante now. And the pitch to Mercer. That's 1-6 right-handed, popped him up to first. And that's for Tony Horton. And the side is retired. But there was another run for the Yankees on the leadoff walk by Downing. He went to second on the ground ball by Michael, and then White knocked him home with a double. It's 4-0. We're in the middle of the fifth. And here's Al Downing, who has shut out Cleveland through 4. It'll be Fuller, a pinch hitter, and Eddie Leon. Here's Vern Fuller. He singled in the second. Downing is ready. His endurance inning, his first endurance inning is the 8th, so he's got good endurance. Here's the pitch to Fuller. That's 3-4 left-handed. He chops it to first. Pepitone has it, and he'll take it to the bag, 1 away. And there will be a hitter for El Tiante. He pitched 5. He's the loser of record. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. He walked 3. He struck out 2. And he allowed 4 runs. Stan Williams will be the new pitcher. Let's see who's coming in to hit. With 1 out and nobody on. It will be Chuck Hinton, a right-handed hitter. Chuck Hinton. Hinton steps in to face Downing. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 5th. Yankees lead it 4-0 here. Here's Downing. And the pitch to Hinton. That's 1-6 left-handed, chops it to second for Clark. He fields it and throws it to Pepitone, 2 away. And the batter is Eddie Leon, who's 2 for 2. Singled in the first, left on, singled in the third, left on. Shutout baseball by Al Downing here. He's pitching his 5th inning, 2 outs, nobody on. and gets the sign from Gibbs. And the pitch to Leon. 2-4 left-handed, hits it to first. And Pepitone fields it and takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. A 2-4 left-handed. We don't play clutch. So it's a 1-2-3 inning here at Cleveland Municipal. And we hope all is going well for all of you on this Friday morning. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. And if you haven't figured that out, I'm the host of the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. And I'm off to a pretty good start here today. I had enough coffee to make a full pot, and it just so happened it just was perfectly with the grounds, but there's no coffee, so I'll have to go get coffee. I'll need coffee and water, but I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered in the least. I'm not bothered that I have to go out. Stan Williams is in, and he's going to take his warm-ups. He'll be the second pitcher for Cleveland today. There's Stan Williams on the mound. And I think what I will try to do is follow the Kathy Harden method, and that is make a pot last. Make a pot last. We'll make it last throughout the game. Fortunately, we were already in the bottom of the third when we picked up. Oh, I got a good amount left. Good amount left. There's Williams. Okay, Williams on the mound here to face the Yankees in the top of the sixth. He's a right-hander. And it will be Frank Fernandez to lead it off here. In the top of the sixth, Yankees lead it 4-0. Fernandez 1 for 2, flew to left, and then the 3-run home run in the fourth. Okay, here's Williams now. He's ready. Fernandez in the batter's box. The windup and the pitch from Williams. That is a 5-6 right-handed, and he grounds it to third for Brown, Larry Brown. He fields it, throws to Tony Horton at first. It's one away in the Yankees' top of the sixth. Now Jerry Kenny thrown out by Jose Cardinal at home plate last inning, in the fourth. That was right after Fernandez hit the 3-run home run. Kenny singled, and then Gibbs doubled, and Kenny tried to bring it home, and what a throw it was by Jose Cardinal. Kenny is 1 for 2. Williams. And the pitch to Kenny. That is 3-2 right-handed. He grounds it to first for Tony Horton. And he takes it to the bag, 2 down. And here's Jake Gibbs. Gibbs 1 for 2. He hit the double that Kenny tried to score on from first, and he was thrown out. Gibbs left-handed hitter, Williams. And the pitch to Gibbs. That is 2-4 right-handed, and he pops it up. That's going to be a ballpark effect. I don't know how a pop-up can be a ballpark effect. But it is a ballpark effect on a 2-4 right-handed. Jake Gibbs, left-handed hitter. And it's a base hit. Single 1-16. Go figure. A 2-out single by Gibbs. He's 2 for 3 now, and here's Downing, who singled and walked and scored, I should say. Gibbs on first. Downing at the plate. Here's Williams now. The pitch to Al Downing. That is a 4-4 right-handed, and it's a fly to center X. That will be for Mercer. He's a 4, just getting used to that. I'm sorry. It's Jose. What am I talking about? 2-7, Jose Cardinal out in center. 2-7, that'll be 11-2. That's an F2. And he is an E7. That's going to be 6-10-15. Oh, it's an E2. Oh, Lord, it's an E2. F2, E2. He's had some bad luck today on a E7, 6-11-15. Oh, my. So that's going to be an F2, E2. It's going to be a 2-base error for Jose. His second error of the ball game, and Gibbs will go to third. Oh, my, oh, my. It happens. You know, look, Willie Davis made 3 in a World Series game. So it's now a clutch situation here for the Yankees and Horace Clarke. My goodness. 2 outs, second and third. Williams trying to get out of this. Anything now would be unearned. Clarke 0 for 3. Williams from the stretch. And the pitch to Horace. That's going to be 4-6 left-handed, and he struck him out. It was 4-6 left-handed. The side is retired. Those 2 errors by Jose were of no consequence. No runs were scored from them. No runs, 1 hit, the error, and both left. We were in the middle of the 6th. It's 4-0. It's 4-0 Yankees. And here's Big Al Downing, who's throwing shutout baseball. He's won 6 on the year. He won 7 in real world. Didn't pitch a whole lot. He had 15 starts. My guess is it's going to be due to injuries. And Mike Terranova is here saying good morning to Kathy there. I'm going to get some coffee here. It's 4-0 Yankees. Oh, that is some good coffee there. Oh, Lord. God. Bottom of the 6th here. Cleveland down 4-0. It'll be Larry Brown to lead it off. Sacrifice bunt in the first and struck out in the third. He was the first batter when we resumed. Here's Downing now. The windup and the pitch to Brown. That is 6'9", right-handed, and he struck him out. Number 7 for Al Downing. A 6'9", right-handed. Downing has been very tough today. Hawk Harrelson is coming up with 1 out, nobody on. He is 0 for 2. He was struck out by Downing. Oh. Here's Downing now. The windup, the pitch to Harrelson. That's 310 left-handed. It's a base hit to right for Hawk. It's the 5th hit allowed by Al Downing today. Hawk on first being held. Yes, and he is a 1-8. Hawk Harrelson on first. He's a beast stealer. And a 1-14. He's got speed. Relatively good speed. It's 1 out. Hawk on first being held. Here's Tony Horton now. Horton has power. He's 0 for 2, struck out twice by Downing. Here's Downing now from the stretch, and the pitch to Horton. That is 5'6", right-handed, and he grounds it to third. Kenny throws to second to force Harrelson. And that'll be 2 outs. Horton on first. For Jose Cardinal. Jose struck out and walked. Downing from the stretch. And the pitch to Jose. That's 2-5. Grounds it to short from Michael. And Michael throws it over to Pepitone, and the side is retired. I'm not sure, Mike Terranova, who you were referring to pinch hit. It's no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We've gone 6. It's 4-0 Yankees. Who? Pinch hit for who? Cardinal? Well, that might have been a way to go. I don't know, sir. Here's Stan Williams, his 2nd inning in the top of the 7th. Cardinal. Okay, I don't think so, though, sir. They don't have much better than this. And he's pretty good. He's got power. He can hit doubles. He can run. But are you saying because of the errors? Okay, Stan Williams taking his warm-ups here to start the top of the 7th. 4-0 Yankees. Oh, yeah. It happens to the best of them, Mike. They do that sort of thing in Japanese leagues. I don't know if they still do it, but in the 70s, something that Americans learned was if like a second baseman made an error, they'd pull him from the game. Here's Gene Michael now to lead it off. Switch hitter, batting left against Williams. Yeah, it happens, Mike, it happens. Even the best of them make 2 errors. They were of no consequence. And he did throw a runner out, Jerry Kenny, at the plate in the 4th. But I welcome the suggestions. Michael is 1 for 3. Here's Williams in his 2nd of relief. And the pitch to Michael. That's 4-6, switch hitter batting left, and he struck him out. I'll pull him right now if you want. Right in the middle of the inning, I'll put someone in there in center field if you want. But I don't think it would be in the best interest of Cleveland. Here's Roy White now. He doubled and knocked Michael home. Here's Williams. And the pitch to White. That's going to be 4-6 left-handed, and he struck him out. Stan Williams. Striking batters out. Has a pretty good ratio. 2 outs, nobody on. And here's Pepitone. Oh, that's good coffee. Pepitone 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch from Williams. And it's 5-8 left-handed. Lines it to second, caught by Fuller. And the side is retired. Yeah, so you're a Met fan, Mike, so you want Cleveland. You hate the Yanks? It was a 1-2-3 inning by Williams. Here's Al Downing now. 6 shutout innings. He'll face Fossey, Scheinblum, and Fuller. And we'll see. They'll probably have a hitter for Williams if they're lucky enough to get there. Oh, you don't hate the Yankees. Okay. I like both of the clubs. When I was a kid, you couldn't. You remember? You were either the Yankees or Mets. Here's Ray Fossey to lead it off. Downing on the mound. He's really been pretty tough here today. Shutout baseball, 7 strikeouts. Here's the pitch to Fossey. And that's 5-3 right-handed. It's a grounder to first X. That'll be to Pepitone, 5-3 right-handed. Pepitone 1-9. 1-9. And that's going to be 16-1. It's a G1E9. 6-12-17 E9. And he boots it. Oh, Pepitone. Probably had his mind on something else. First error for the Yankees. Fossey reaches on the error by Pepitone. And here comes Richie Scheinblum. That is very good coffee. Scheinblum 0 for 2, Downing from the stretch. Switch hitter batting right. Here's the pitch to Scheinblum. That is a 5-10 switch hitter batting left. It's a fly ball to right. Actually, switch hitter batting right. He walked him. I am so sorry. A 5-10 right-handed. And Scheinblum walks. That'll make it first and second for Vern Fuller. Action in the... And Pizarro pitched in this game, and he's a left-hander. I think we're going to have him warming due to that lineup stocked with left-handers. Even though they got their share of pinch hitters, Pizarro is warming in the bullpen. There'll be a hitter for Williams here. First on second, nobody out. Vern Fuller at the plate. I don't play wild pitch, Mike, no. Are you talking about, I don't know which ratings you're referring to. Here, wild pitch ratings, no. I just, you know, I've incorporated the super advanced that I'm comfortable with. And, you know, I should maybe. That's on my bucket list. To look at other super advanced features and incorporate them as I wish. First and second, nobody out. Here's Downing now. That's 210, left-handed. It's a base hit by Fuller. Past Michael. And that will load the bases. I don't even know how to do it, Mike. Fuller with a big single here, 210 left-handed. On a single 1-5, it was a 3. I wouldn't even know how to begin. There's going to be a hitter here for Williams. And it will be Pizarro coming in. It's easy. They don't have right-handed hitters. They just don't frickin'... Well, they got Kenny Suarez, who has power. So we'll have Kenny Suarez come in. The bases are full now. Nobody out. Kenny Suarez coming in to hit for Williams. I'll keep that in mind that I'll go look in the instructions when I get a chance, Mike. Take a peek at it. Bases full, infield back. 4-0 Yankees. Bottom of the second, nobody out. Suarez hitting for Williams. Here's Downing now. Okay, Mike. Thank you. Here's the pitch from Downing. That's 6-6 right-handed. He popped it up to shortstop. Michael is under it. And he makes the catch. That's a big out. So the infield is back for Eddie Leon here. 2 for 3 today. Cleveland has loaded the bases with no outs. Pinch hitter Suarez popped out. Here's Eddie Leon, 2 for 3. Downing from the full windup. And the pitch to Leon. That's going to be 5-7 right-handed. Fly ball center. This will score a run. Mercer is under it. And Fossey tags. It's an unearned run. Two outs now. And here's Larry Brown. First and second, 2 outs. Okay, Mike, I'll look for that, yeah. Or any game. If not this game, the next game. I'll also look in the instructions. You know, the stealing doesn't seem easy for me. The stealing, the holding, you know, the, where's his hold? Balks, hold, That does not look easy. I guess I've gotten complacent after having mastered what I think is the super advanced fielding, which is the biggest part, along with, I don't know, ballpark effects, a couple other things. Here's Larry Brown, 0 for 3, clutch situation. It's 4-1 now. Downing. And the pitch to Brown. That's 2-8, left-handed, fly ball center to Mercer again. He's under it, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Downing gets out of that, allowing only an unearned run. It was the error by Pepitone to lead it off, and then he came home when it was bases loaded, 1 out, and Eddie Leon with the sacrifice fly. We're going to head to the top of the 8th. There's a new pitcher, Juan Pizarro. Juan Pizarro coming in. He goes to Oakland, I think, at the end of the year. I'm not sure, but he was on Cleveland today. Juan Pizarro taking his warm-ups. Left-handed pitcher, he'll face Mercer, a left-handed hitter. Fernandez, right-hander, and then Kenny, a left-hander. Here's Mercer stepping up. 0 for 2, walked and scored on the 3-run home run by Fernandez. Here's Pizarro now. And the pitch to Mercer. That is 2-6 left-handed, and that is a fly ball to center, and Jose Cardinal running for it makes the catch. That's 1 away. Here's Fernandez. Fernandez, 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run, has made the difference here today. 4-1 Yankees, 1 out, top of the 8th. Yankees batting. Here's the pitch from Pizarro. That's 4-10 against the right-hander. Grounds it to short. Eddie Leon fields it and throws it to Tony Horton, 2 away on a 4-10 right-hander. And now Jerry Kenny, 1 for 3. Pizarro, the windup, and the pitch to Kenny. That is 2-6 left-handed, and he taps it back to Pizarro. He fields it, throws it to Tony Horton, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Juan Pizarro. We're going to head to the bottom of the 8th here. Big Al lost his shutout when an unearned run came in last inning. This is his first endurance inning, and it will be Harrelson, Horton, and Jose Cardinal. Here's Ken Harrelson. I'm going to get some coffee here. Oh. Oh, oh, indeed, Kathy Harden. Indeed. Got the last cup of the game here. As we head to the bottom of the eighth. Cleveland down by 3. Here we go. And Al Downing in his first endurance inning. Harrelson steps in. He's 1 for 3 today. Here's Downing now. Wind up and the pitch. 5-9 right-handed. Oh, it's hit well by Harrelson, and it's gone. Harrelson has led off here the bottom of the 8th with a home run off Downing. 5-9. He was overdue. Right-hander and home run 1-6. It's a 5, and Lord, he has the power. We know that. So Hawk Harrelson, I think he hit 30 in real world. And that one shot out of here. For Hawk Harrelson, that's number 14, so he is way under. And that sort of thing can happen. That's home run number 14 for Hawk. And that's going to make it a 4-2 ball game. Burback and McDaniel pitched in this game in real world. There is action in the Yankee bullpen as Hawk Harrelson makes it a 4-2 ball game. Aker would probably be the best to go with, but Burback is warming in the bullpen. Downing got me frowning. Kathy Harden does it again, turning the phrase. Bill Burback warming in the bullpen. Principally a starter, but he pitched in this game in real world. Let's see if Downing can settle down now. Horton has power. New York 4, Cleveland 2, no outs, no one on. Horton at the plate. Here's Downing. And that's 5-6 right-handed, and he grounds it to third for Kenny. And he throws it over to Pepitone, 1 away. Here's Jose now. Jose 0 for 2 with a walk, 2 errors, threw a batter out at the plate. Downing, the windup. And the pitch to Jose. And that is 2-10 left-handed. Grounds it to Pepitone. He'll take it to the bag. 2 outs for Ray Fosse. Ooh. Here's Downing now. The windup and the pitch to Fosse. That is 6-10 right-handed. It's a fly ball to left, a lazy can of corn for Roy White. And Roy makes the catch, and the side is out. So Downing allows a home run to Ken Harrelson to start the inning, and then gets out 1, 2, 3. It is a 4-2 ball game now. And Juan Pizarro will come in. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, looking at our schedule in case anyone's interested. Our next game, and I'm not sure when it will be. It'll be today. At least we intend it to be. It's Baltimore at Detroit. Baltimore with 100 wins on the season. It'll be McNally pitching for Baltimore and McClain for Detroit. Baltimore won this game in real world 6-5 in 14 innings. They scored 2 in the top of the 14th, and then the Tigers scored 1 in the bottom of the 14th and fell short. So that should be interesting stuff. We're going to get right back to this ball game in just a moment. Into the 9th inning. Let's click that like button. Yeah. Thank you, Rhodes Scholar. It's nice of you. Okay, Juan Pizarro facing the Yankees, top of the 9th. Yankees have a 4-2 lead. Jake Gibbs will lead it off, and it's Al Downing on deck. No McNally is what they're calling him, absolutely. He pitched a no-hitter in our replay, folks, and I mean, the proof was in the pudding. The game was broadcast. The dice rolls were shown. It was unbelievable. Okay, here's Gibbs, 2 for 3 today. Left-handed hitter. This will be lefty-lefty. They'll let him hit, given the 4-2 lead. It was a great game, Mike. Here's Pizarro and the pitch to Gibbs. 3-5 left-handed, he struck him out. And here's Al Downing now. Downing, 1 for 2, singled, walked, and reached on the second error by Jose Cardinal. So he's reached base 3 times, has scored a run. It was almost surreal because I only had that one no-hitter in my life. It was Don Gullett with the 71 Reds, and it happened when I was like 15 years old. And you play enough games, you play over 1,000 games, you're going to have a no-hitter. In a good chance you'll have a no-hitter. Downing is a 2 WR. Here's Pizarro. And the pitch to Downing. That's 4-8, right-handed. Oh my! It's hit so well by Downing into the gap. Extra bases. And Downing, believe it or not, comes into third with a triple. My Lord. A triple off Pizarro. Let's look at that again. 4-8. Right-handed hitter, 1-1 to 7. My goodness. And it was a 3. And don't think that's not realistic. That could happen. Lord, every time something bizarre happens, I like to remind myself it could frickin' happen. Here's Horace Clark now. Downing on third, 1 out. Clark is 0 for 4. Pizarro now. Clark batting right-handed against the left-hander Pizarro. Here's the pitch. That's 3-10 left-handed. He walked him. But they can set up the double play now. First and third, 1 out for Gene Michael. Whew. Michael 1 for 4. Here's Pizarro. And the pitch to Michael. That's 5-7. Switch hitter batting right. Grounds to second X. This could be a double play. It's for Vern Fuller on a 5-7 switch hitter batting right. Fuller is a 319. That's going to be 16-3 G1. 6-9-10 E19. It's going to be a G1 first and third. And it is a double play. Fuller turns the double. Second time he's done that today. You score it however you like. The side is retired. So Pizarro gets after that off a triple, a one-out triple by Downing, who's 2 for 3 with a walk today. Wow. No runs. 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 left. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. It's Al Downing. Going for win number 7. It'll be Scheinblum, Fuller, and then a pinch hitter. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good coffee. Wow. Oh. Here's Scheinblum to lead it off. Switch hitter batting right. Cleveland down by 2. Scheinblum 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's Downing now in his 9th inning. The windup and the pitch to Scheinblum. That's 6-11, switch hitter batting right, flies to right X. That will be for Fernandez, a 4-15. He might be trouble out there. Lord. 4-15, 24. It's an F3. He's trying to get it, Fernandez. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, Fernandez 15. And he boots it. It's an error. Oh, Lord, an E1. It's going to be an F3 E1, and we've had our share of errors out in the outfield. That's Fernandez out in right field with the error. Second error for the Yankees. My God, Fernandez must have misjudged that. And here comes Vern Fuller, the tying run at the plate. My goodness, Kathy Harden. Yankees trying to sweep it. Downing trying to sweep it for the Yanks, the 4-game series. Here's Fuller now, right-handed hitter. Downing from the stretch. That's going to be 2-4 left-handed. Oh, he grounds it to second. Clark's only play is to first. Scheinblum goes to second on that. It was a 2-4 left-handed. Ground ball second C. And now there's going to be a hitter for Juan Pizarro. Let's see who it's going to be now. They have like nobody. They have left-handed hitters. Look at this. They have Klimchak, a left-handed hitter, 287. Frank Baker, left-hander. Russ Snyder, left-hander. Looks like Klimchak might be the way to go here. Dave Nelson, 203 hitter against left-handers. Not as good even as Klimchak. Cap Peterson, a right-handed hitter. We were talking about him earlier. I don't like to compare. It's going to be Cap Peterson coming in to hit. Cap Peterson, a right-handed hitter. And he's been used. He's not hurt, to our knowledge. Here's Cap Peterson stepping in to hit for Pizarro. Downing with 1 out and Scheinblum on second base. Peterson is the tying run. He has W power, though, against left-handers. Here's Downing from the stretch. And the pitch to Peterson. That's 410 right-handed. Fly ball left field for Roy White. He's under it. He makes the catch. 2 away. Downing, it was a 410 left-handed. 410 right-handed hitter. And it's all up to Eddie Leon. Eddie, 2 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. Right-handed hitter. Downing trying to get a complete game. He's pitched very good baseball. It's allowed only 2 runs. Downing gets the sign from Gibbs. And the pitch to Leon. That is a 2-6 left-handed. Oh, a fly ball to left. Deep but playable by White. It was home run 1. Fly ball left the rest, and the ball game is over. The final here in Cleveland, Yankees 4, Cleveland 2. Yankees sweep. Cleveland has lost their 10th game in a row. Charles Caracciolo, better late than never. My mother used to always frickin' tell me that. Downing gets the win, his 7th of the year. He went all the way. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. He walked 2, struck out 7, and that was through 6 innings. Whoops. And he allowed 1 earned run, 1 unearned run. Tiant gets the loss. The final line. Yankees 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Cleveland 2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. So the Yankees win their 6th in a row. Charles, I'm not sure when the next game is. I'm looking for maybe about noon. I don't know. Great game by Al Downing, absolutely. I'm not sure, Charles. You know, I just want to tell you all, I tried to do 3 games yesterday, and I ran out of elephant juice. The weed just made me just out of it. And so I'm not sure how I want to time this. If I want to time this with, yeah, Charles, you at work? I just, you know, it all has to do with the drugs, you know, whether it's going to be coffee or cannabis. I've got to think, you know, maybe my limit is 2 a day. You know what I mean? It's just, I feel so disconnected when I'm not playing Strat-O-Matic. I tried to squeeze the 3rd game in yesterday, and that just didn't work for me. So unfortunately, 1650. Just to let you all know, the next game is Baltimore at Detroit. I know that. I already saw that. And it's going to be, there'll be at least 1 game. Okay? So we'll see. Oh, you do? Yeah, Charles. Some people say that helps them to play a full series. You don't have to switch the cards or this or that, but I prefer not to do that because I just want to stay in sync with just how everything is going. You know what I'm saying? Like real time. Charles asks, when you write such a large number on the scorecard and the game number, are you surprised by how many games you've played so far? And the answer is yes. Yes, the answer is yes. The total is 1944. It's possible we don't have that exact number because, you know, I could be off a game or two. I just hope it doesn't affect it is amazing. And this is, I think I'm in the fourth year. I'm not sure. It was, it started about 6 months after the pandemic. Let's just see, when the pandemic started, in March 2020, it was declared a pandemic. I'm going to say it was roughly then. So we're over 3 years. Sometime in 2020, I started this. Yeah, Charles. Mike, you have a great day. Charles, you have a great day. Kathy Harden, of course, you have a great day. I'll make a decision on this next game as soon as I am able. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well, and I'll catch you all next time. Thank you, Mike.